Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Interesting to see you hear voices, being that you don't come over here and you've cut us all off. Anyway, how's everyone doing? As you guys know, there's a lot of shit going on with the whole scam deal as far as Tucker scamming MKB and then people accusing her of scamming, which to me was an extremely far jump. I don't think she was given enough time, but I'll let you guys hear her out and then please open your mind. And then a lot of you, I would hope, would apologize because this is just straight up ridiculous to watch people jump on the bandwagon of harassing and just speaking. It's beyond me to see. It's terrible. And I'm hearing so many lies. And anyway, it's not about me, but I'm going to let her up. Hold on. Hey, you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Good. Can everyone hear? I didn't even say hello. Let me say hello. Nikki, be good. Hi, Marky Mark, my online boyfriend. Nikki. Michelle. Hi, guys. Yes, please open your mind. Stop judging. Just listen. You know, being that a lot of us enjoy true crime, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to listen to all the facts before you make judgment, right? Why aren't we doing that here with one of our friends? Come on. Open your mind and listen. Mark. Hi, Broken. Okay. So here she is. She would like to speak. Don't bombard with questions. Any disrespect in the chat, mods, please just get rid of them. She wants to be heard. Let's give her the floor.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, I could start out by where all this began, I guess. I think I need to go back from the beginning so everybody can understand the reason the money was given and stuff like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Basically, I met Tucker. I don't know if she was through Natasha. I know she didn't like Natasha, so it's somewhere. I met her somewhere along the line, and we became. I'm sorry, y'all. I got kids, and I didn't want to do this tonight, but I wanted to get it over with. So if y'all hear kids, I'm sorry. I can't do it any other way.
Kids come first.
Okay. Well, y'all. Hold on.
Go ahead. No, take your time. It's your son's birthday. You have
No, it's my other son. No, you have to go on there and figure it out. Here, there it is. Just go try to do it.
a
Y'all go.
moment. It's okay if you say
Okay. But anyway, they we met her. I met her that way, and Boots did too. And we started talking to her, and then we started talking. I think on the phone whenever she was wanting some help with the 20K thing. She was wanting to take Natasha down for the 20K thing, and then she seemed like a very good person. She said she was a police officer, and her husband was a U.S. Marshal. He worked for the U.S. Marshal. He did like SWATs and stuff like that. I guess that's what you call it. Um, so who would not trust somebody like that? Whenever
I wouldn't.
I mean, I trusted them because I thought they were in the police department, the line of so I trusted them. So but when she kept telling us she was sick and stuff along the way, and then she was having kidney problems, and then she ended up saying she when she first started asking for money, it was after she supposedly had the wreck in the patrol car. She supposedly and I told Boots the whole time. I was like, something just don't sound right. If he's a U.S. Marshal, they made like six figures, and she
Yeah.
she worked for the police department. She should have good insurance working for the police department. Both of them in law enforcement stuff. They should have good insurance and stuff. And she was and because Boots was the one hounding the shit out of me about they need money. She can't get her medication. She's gonna get sick if she don't get her medication. You need can you give her some money? And she just kept on and on about it. I mean, just constant about the money thing. And so she was loaning her money that I didn't even know. Boots has started out first giving her money, and I've only gave I gave her like 10 one time, and I think 20 one time, and then 10 one time. It was just little stuff in the beginning, and then that was for medications because she kept saying she couldn't get her medication. They changed her antibiotics, and if she didn't get this certain kind of medication, it's not gonna, just giving us these sad stories. She was crying on the phone with us, and I'm very, if somebody's that bad, I really think they're, if they don't get these treatments, that they're not, because she said she was not going to live
Yeah,
if
yeah.
she didn't get these treatments. So I was really afraid that, something could happen, and I don't want to live with that on my conscience, knowing that I could have loaned her something. But she always said she'd pay you back, pay us back and stuff, pay us back. So when the $300 came for me is whenever she was moving. She was said that she got to go to Georgia because that's where they got to do the treatments, is in Georgia.
I
And
remember.
yeah, and so uh, she said that they didn't have enough money to take their camper thing that they lived in up there. They was gonna rent a RV camper thing, or some kind of truck that you load your stuff up in. I don't know what that's called actually, but some kind of truck you put your all your stuff in, and it was gonna cost them almost $300,
Like a
and then
hit back, or I don't know, like a
probably
trailer.
one of them closed in trailers or something.
Yeah.
So they was gonna borrow money. She wanted to borrow money to rent one of those, and because I thought at first that they was gonna take their camper too. I mean, their little the thing they live in, RV thing. I thought they were gonna take that, and they needed the little trailer thing also to pull all their other stuff in. But come to find out, they weren't even taking their little RV thing. They were just asking me for the money by myself just to get the trailer for them. And I thought, no, something just it just kept telling me something just didn't feel right about it. And I put it off, and I was like, well, and then Boots kept on and on. I would not even give her the money if Boots wouldn't just kept on and on about it. She's like, Mom and husbands, they didn't even get the trailer last week, and she was late on her appointment because you didn't give her the $300 last week.
Yeah.
Uh,
Putting on
yeah,
you.
because
Yeah.
I was nervous about it because it just didn't sound right. The more I looked into it, and so I finally, because Boots, I finally gave it to her, the $300. Even Broken, I talked to Broken about it, and Broken's like, "No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't do it." And she was telling me not to do it, not to do it.
I told you that sounded
But
like he was not on up.
but she was crying, and I have a heart. I have this really heart that
I
I
wouldn't
feel it. I
have
don't know.
did, but you didn't
So
talk to me about that toward the end. But anyway, go ahead.
so I went on and done it because Boots would not leave me alone about it. I'm telling you, she hounds the shit out of me.
I
She calls
know.
me on 100 times a day. And it's just it gets annoying. So finally, I just gave in and gave. I said, as long as you let me have it back, and because she said that the only reason I gave it to her is because she was going to give it back in 2 weeks. She was because they were going to go do this check thing where they can leave her husband's check and come and they can pick it up in 2 weeks, and all they have to do is basically something about the check. It's a check place or something, but they wouldn't let them do it because they were moving out of state. So
Mhm.
therefore, they couldn't do that. And I was like, well, as long as you pay me back in 2 weeks when your husband gets paid, I will just go ahead and do it then.
Hold on a minute.
It,
Hold on, Michelle. What's the problem? Hold on, Michelle. What's going on? Why are you saying? Are you kidding me with an angry face?
nice try, MKB. Bless your heart. What? Boots
Okay.
tell me. Ask Broken about it. But she even
No,
was
don't. No. I just wanted to know. I don't
okay.
want disrespect in here.
Okay, well, anyway, she did, and you can ask Boots. She did ask us for that money over and over. She asked me about the thing for the $300 over and over, and because I didn't, that's when I talked to Broken and said something to you about it because she done said something to me about it. Uh, so I went on and gave them the $300, and they did move. So I thought, maybe they're right. And then when I gave them the $300 that time, and there was something else that happened, and I told Boots, I said, something just don't. Oh, well, she didn't give me my money back the 2 weeks. I said, something just don't make sense. I
Mhm.
said, something's not adding up. She didn't give my money back, and she said that he gets paid every 2 weeks. And I said, how much money have you gave him? I didn't even know at that time that Boots had gave him been giving them money. That's when I found out right then that Boots had been giving them money.
How long
And
had you been giving him money by the time you found out?
I don't know how far back, but she was $830 in at that time. That's all. She was $830 is what they owed her because she added it all up and told me. Because
Hmm.
she's like, you don't want to know, and I was like, yes, tell me, please. Because I at that time I thought, they done scammed us. She ain't paying my money back like she said on time. She's making excuses. And Boots was crying. I was upset because we thought at that point right then we'd been scammed. And I said, Boots, do not. I said it just like this. I said, do not give her any more money. I mean it, Boots. Don't give her any more. I said, we don't know. She could be a good lady. She could. And I said, and I may be wrong. I said, but I just have this gut feeling something's not right because she has not paid my money back. I said, and plus, she'd gotten money I thought that she got money from Case. That's what Boots said,
Oh yeah.
$60 from Case in the very beginning. And I asked her, did Case ever get that money back? And she said, no. And I said, well, why not? Why didn't Case get that money back? Because see, Boots is the one that set up their PayPal. Boots set up her cash out for her and everything. Boots had access to all of that. I didn't have no access to none of that. I just gave her the $300 and then the other little money. So, so that's what led to just here coming up.
Let me clarify something with you,
Okay.
because a lot of people are saying that, why did she wait till that time? Why did she make a whole to do of it? Well, I heard her that night, and correct me if I'm wrong, but did you not say that the police told you or someone told you, wait, give her a time, and if she didn't pay it back by that time, that's when you are going to out her? I heard that loud and clear. So I
That's
don't know why
because
anybody is saying, why'd she wait? Well, boom, she waited. She told us.
I give her a chance because Boots kept saying that she was going to pay me back. She said that she was getting the money from her brother.
Hang
This
on,
is
you
okay.
guys,
Go.
because she didn't want to do this. She didn't want to do this. She was giving her a deadline that if you don't put my money in this account by this
My
time,
utility bills and my house payment bills. This is what because I have a certain
then
amount of money
I'll you
every
out
month.
the tubes, and that's what she did. So if anyone has a problem or wants to know why she waited, that's why.
Because I was running out of time. My bill was coming around, and she told me 2 weeks, and it's already been almost a month. That's when we was already running out of time. And
So
I
what
told,
did you tell her about your deadline? What did you tell Tucker?
oh, she said that she would have it in there by midnight.
Mm-hmm.
That was the day we went live. I didn't even want to go live about Tucker at all. You can
I,
ask Broken. You can ask
I
Boots. I
even
said
Boots
no.
just said she keeps saying it, but nobody's listening to that part.
Yeah, I told her no, no, no. I did not want to go live about this. I did not want no money from nobody. I didn't ask for this because I knew something. It was going to be a shit show. I said
Right.
no, no, no. I do not want to do that. They just kept on and on about it. They wanted to go live. They wanted to make sure nobody else got scammed. I understood that part, but I was still trying to give this woman a benefit of the doubt. Maybe, just maybe, she said it'd be in there at midnight. Let's give her till midnight, give her this last chance because I had to at least do that. And so that's what we waited. And then when we went live, after the midnight hit, she was on the phone with me. She said that she had
Jamie, please, no. Nope.
well,
Do that, please. Go ahead.
Roaming Adventures just texted me and said, I'm recording you guys. What is that about?
I don't know, but go ahead. Who cares? Whatever.
Okay, she can record it. I don't care. But anyway,
Not
um,
fun.
So anyway, that's where how we got up to the point of getting, Tucker got money from us. And Boots, after I told Boots that day, do not give her any more money because this could be a scam. She has
Right.
gave her money back. Boots went on and gave her 600 and something more
More.
dollars on top of that. And I said, Boots, and she was
Why?
crying to me, and I said, why? I said, I told you don't give her any more money. I said, we sit right there and talked about it. I know, I know, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said, I'm just telling you, I try to warn you because I had that bad feeling about it. And why would you give her that much more money? And I know Boots is the same thing I did. I'm not trying to throw her under the bus. She was worried about her too. She was worried about Tucker's health. That's what we both were, because she
Right.
said if she didn't get any treatment, that she was going to die within so long. So that's the reason why we were so worried about her health. So anyway, they went live when we was live, and then Trisha said that I want to help. That's when she said she wanted to help, and then everybody else followed along suit with that. But I did not even want to do that. I did not want to do that, and I sat there and I took what the money that I got from everybody. I added it up, gave Boots the remaining balance. I only got the 350 for to put back with my bill money. I put it in the bank, gave kept the 350 and gave Boots every bit of the rest.
Okay.
Exactly what I
Let
did.
let me. I know everyone's wanting to know why it took you so long. Do you want to explain to them?
Oh,
Hold
because
on. Hold on.
okay.
Explain what was going on. Like literally, in my opinion, I just have to throw this in. You have to give her at least like a decent amount of time. People
I
jump the gun, in my opinion. Like,
I'm very OCD about
let her.
money,
She has
numbers. I mean, I'm very OCD about this stuff.
girlfriend. Girlfriend, hold on. She had 4 kids in her house. Being a mother of 5 children, it gets chaotic, and the children were little, so
Yeah, and they were fighting when I was on the phone with Broken, trying to explain to her. They were fighting then. You can ask her. It's hard when, like right now, they're on their tablets. That's the only reason why they're actually being good. I charged it up so they would play those while I was live. But I did not. So what was I going to say? Okay, so the next day, Boots was calling me. She kept calling me. Broken was calling. I had other people texting my phone. I had other people calling my phone from YouTube. And it just, I mean, I was so bombarded with everybody calling. I try to call my bank. I talked to my bank on the phone. I called PayPal. I talked to PayPal on the phone. They pushed me back to the bank. The bank told me I got to get back in touch with PayPal. So that's where I'm at. I still have not to this tonight not talked to PayPal yet again because of all of this. It stressed me out completely. Well, whenever I wasn't even home all day yesterday. I had to go with my daughter. I promised her that I'd go with her to this consignment sale. And so I was with her. When I come back home last night, I turned on the TV. I seen everybody talking about me on Likens. And
no.
no, I was not going to go up there when you have six
Right,
or seven people on the panel and you have everybody in chat was sitting there calling me a liar or
right,
pretty much
right.
saying I'm lying and stuff. I'm not going to go in the middle of a fire pretty much and get burnt like that whenever I could have easily explained it all today. Because I said I can go live on my own channel, and instead Andrea did it on hers, and I thank you for that. I appreciate it because it had been hard to try to maintain StreamYard and everything with everybody, and I would have had to read chat, and I didn't want to do that.
I know.
So I appreciate you doing that.
So
But I promise I did not take what they gave me. I subtracted 350 is what Tucker owed me and sent the rest remaining balance to Boots. Every single penny. I even got another donation at 9 o'clock. Was it did I say last night that $20? Remember we added that in?
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I just sent that. I mean, I did not try to keep any extra dollar, nothing.
Okay,
I have no reason to lie to nobody.
listen, listen. She did send me receipts. She sent me unredacted receipts.
The
Now,
wedding names and stuff. Yeah.
what she's received was on PayPal. She got 4 donations. The one of them was 97. One was 100. 50, and then 20. So that totals $267.01. Cash App, she got 150, 50, another 50, and another 20.
20, yeah.
That equals $270, which both of those together, it's $537.01. Now, I helped her go over this earlier. We did the math, and she did her math wrong. And anyway, so the difference between the 117 that she sent during Lycan's live, she was trying to shut everyone up. Like, just, I'm going to hurry and just give them the money now, the difference, and just shut everyone up. So anyway, we calculated today, and as soon as she knew that it was $70 more that she missed, boom, she sent it right to her. She wasn't being shady. She was not ignoring me. She didn't want the harassment.
No, I couldn't think. Everybody's calling and calling me.
I felt the harassment for her. I felt it. So if she feels harassed, or I vindicate her, I mean, she's vindicated, because I felt it for her, and I'm not even her. Like it at all. She was trying to help someone who was telling them their life's going to end if they don't get this medical help. And then someone comes in and acts like she saves the show and takes over. And
and the reason that I was got smart with Boots on the text messages, because I remember I told you I just got off the phone with her and I'd been talking to her a long time, and she was trying to persuade me to like, voices.
Listen,
and,
yes, I'll let you talk. I'm being rude, but I got to get this up.
Okay.
Boots, listen, all of us are entitled to like and not like whoever the fuck we want. Mama Knows Best has come to a point where she doesn't want voices around her because she doesn't feel comfortable. She doesn't like the way she treats her, and she's entitled to that. So meanwhile, Boots is bothering her to talk to her, talk to voices. She doesn't want to talk to voices. She's her own person. So that's where the message got misconstrued. She doesn't want to talk to voices. It's as simple as that. She doesn't have to if she doesn't want to.
I figured out how to read comments on my phone now.
Boots kept bothering her, talk to her, and she finally got pissed off, and she's like, leave me the fuck alone. However you worded it. I would have been, hearing everything everyone was saying, and I would have felt the same exact way. So she had every intention of giving Boots the rest of the money. We calculated it together. If she wasn't going to do it, she would have talked to me. She just didn't want to get bombarded and accused. How do you rationalize with someone? Everyone's out there slamming you, assuming shit. Like, fuck that. Anyway, that's why I'm allowing her to speak here. Yes, the total difference was, what we figure it was 170. Someone just put it in here.
What, 530? What was it? 5 something minus 350, and then the total is what?
The total was,
it was
117 plus. Yeah. It's $187. Boots has that money. We're not. This is 24 hours, or no, yesterday. I'm sorry.
Today has been 24 hours. I mean, from
40. Well, yeah, it'd be 2 days right now. However, yesterday, like, I couldn't believe, like, I just, beyond me, how she got attacked. It's wrong. It's not okay. Not okay.
And I seen comment.
Sides, you hear all sides before you make a decision. That's what's fair. Wouldn't you guys want that as well? Like,
I hope it's PayPal and Cash Apps. It says Mama Knows Best. Maybe Tucker sent the money next door under the neighbor's porch.
Yeah, who said that?
PayPal and Cash App. And I never said I was not Boots' friend. So where did you get that at? I was saying I was mad at Boots at the time because we were on the phone for a long time, and I told her I would get her that. I told her, I said, send them the receipts that you got, because she said that I think Daria or Lonnie, I can't remember. Don't get me wrong. One of them two was wanting to make a video of it. And I said, well, send them the receipts. You have the receipts. Send them those receipts, because I haven't even looked at mine yet. I told her I haven't.
If all of you were feeling bombarded by
Yes.
calls and 4 kids, come on. Like
Boots showed receipts right away. It's not that hard. I showed receipts right away. I sent them what I got. Thank you.
And she did send me. She got a total of 8 donations. If anyone wants to dispute that. Well, Sailboat, are you offering Sailboat?
Sailboat's a really good person. I would say she's trustworthy. And Patty.
And I'm getting pulled into this as well. And it's crazy how if you like someone, like, who always says what's right is right, right? Right? What's right is right. You do what's right, regardless of this is wrong. This is wrong. Does that mean I don't like a lot of people who jumped and believed?
Adrian, October always says no one was attacking you. When you was in Lincoln's channel, did you see all the comments that was coming in towards me? Did you see any of them?
Well, between Kim's chat and his chat and who else?
Would you consider that as an attack?
Listen, that's what people were telling you the night that they gave you the donations. They said, don't listen to anyone.
Yes.
We trust you. Yep. What the fuck? No. You don't do that. You don't do that. Fuck that shit.
And Kilman Voices, I don't know why they are after me because of that recording thing. Yeah. Y'all tell them about the recording thing. They were talking about that, about me saying shh.
The lack of transparency. Give someone a moment to breathe. Like, listen to me when I say I have 5 children. When you have 4 little ones running around screaming and you're trying to like deal with this and that and all these people and you don't know who to address. She didn't even talk to me yesterday.
Because I was so upset and everybody was just all coming at one time. I couldn't even talk to the people. I couldn't even talk to the police officers or nothing yet because because of this. It's not because I had nothing to hide. It's because the way people were coming at me.
I know. I get it. And if that's not attacking, I would have felt attacked for sure. For fucking sure. Like, you guys literally put yourself. She didn't even ask. She didn't want to do this in the first place. I don't know. There's so much ugliness on here. I've done nothing but support Voices. And I heard her lie today. Oh, I've never been ever since they did that. First of all, let me say one thing. That whole phone call, that whole shit deal, whatever, with Kim and Voices and Crafton. I was the one who said, shh. I thought I said that like a bazillion times. I said, shh. Did you hear me, Voices? I said, shh, because we didn't know what the fuck was going on. That had nothing to do with us. We didn't know. I can't believe I'm still talking about this all these months later. Don't make it something it's not. It wasn't Mama Knows Best saying.
Okay, Coco just said.
No, that's not what happened. Stop twisting it. And Voices, you did not. You say that you've stayed away from us since that day. Bullshit. You're in Broken Justice's chat all the time. You were in my other night. You've been a subscriber of mine since February 6th. So don't fucking lie. You don't stay away from us. Like, just stop.
Oh, Mel Hawks, the reason why it was saying it's due on the paid on the 9th and not the 10th, you could drop off our bills at our locations. As long as they're dropped off before they open, that's the reason why you could do that. So I ain't got nothing to hide. I put the money in my bank and I paid my electric bill. So why in the hell would I? This
And
don't,
she gave Boots the difference.
yes, the difference.
One more time, the total she received was $537.01. She gave Boots, what was it? $187.01. That was the difference in her bill. Oh, and mention the part about how you only use $350 towards your bill, and the rest of it you use your money to
The
pay.
money had to go in the bank, Anna Marie. That's how I could send it by check. You can pay by check and drop it off. These people,
Right.
oh, oh, this never ends. I mean, and you think these people are your friends,
Wait,
and
Jamie's asking, you got paid on the 10th after midnight? What do you
I
mean?
have a checking account, Jamie. You can write checks any day of the week and drop it in there.
They're
The
saying
check was
pay
dropped off on the 9th
the
at
money.
that morning.
It's
I
okay.
wrote it out. What and I put the money that y'all gave me in the bank because that's where the money was coming from. The bank.
Like, why do you guys want to do this to
Well,
her?
yeah, it wasn't matter. 350. I took
Just
out
got,
350. What I lost.
just got scammed, and you guys are accusing her of what she was warning you guys about, and she didn't even want to come out here and tell anyone about it. Like, what the?
I'm being defensive because I'm upset because so many people think I'm lying. I didn't even want to do this. I didn't want to come out with this.
She's not being
I was very thankful for people helping out. I really was. I was very overwhelmed and appreciated what people did.
defensive because you would too if you were being accused of shit you didn't do and you know you didn't do it. She gave her the money.
Yeah.
Everything's right now. Why are people disgusting? It's terrible. Like, you get all the facts. Come on. People claim they're true crime community. Bullshit. Because the first thing you do is you gather facts. All of them. You don't just go out someone. Fuck that.
I dropped my bills off before the weekend, like before the thing was, before I got the money in the bank. The bills was dropped off by check. If I didn't have the money to cover that what from Tucker, I would have been overdrafted in my checking account for paying my electric bill.
So, do you guys hear that?
I put the money in the bank. The 350 I got from y'all, I put in the bank. So whenever it did come through or whatever, it would cover what I done wrote the check for my electric bill. No matter what I say, I mean, I've done said and gave you everything. I've showed you the receipts of where people donated to me. I appreciate if they want their money back. I'll be glad to give it back to them as soon as I get the money. I mean, that's the only thing I can do. I
She wants,
appreciate the ones
wants
that
to return everyone's money. Like, she wants the money back from Boots, and she wants to just give
distribute to
all the
whoever.
back because this is bullshit. And to be attacked like that when you're literally the one saying that someone did it to you, she didn't ask for any money.
Please don't yell at me, Jamie. You took private messages from a friend of mine that I thought was my friend. Private messages. Why? What did I do to you? I did appreciate what you did. I even thanked you. I thanked everybody the other night. Go back and watch the video. I thanked everybody. And I was very proud of you for standing up. When people talk so much crap about you, I was very proud to see that you was the one that actually stood up to help the most.
Well, I mean, I agree with MKB for sure. I don't think that putting out those private messages.
The truth is, I was scammed $350. Y'all gave it back. I gave the remaining balance to Boots because she was scammed out of the rest. What I got the 350, she got the rest because y'all they were trying to help because we done been scammed. What else? I mean, what else is there? I
Like,
didn't.
it's not, you guys, people are acting like it's been 10 days and she dipped out.
I did not dip out. I was stressed out because so many people are doing what they're doing now.
She was at ease because everyone that night before was telling her, "Don't worry, We trust you. We don't even need receipts from you. We trust you. Just take care of what, pay your bill. That's all that matters. And then to wake up to people,
Damn.
I get it, girl. I felt it for you, believe me. And what's right is right, guys? Well, to me, standing up for someone who's being thrown under the bus, who initially was the victim in the first place. Yeah,
Sunshine Madness, I wrote that check because I trusted a friend that was going to give me the money. I trusted her. I guess you don't know what trust is. I guess you don't have that heart that you would give somebody money
exactly.
when they're thinking you think they're going to die. I guess you're different than I am.
Yeah,
Sorry that you're not like me.
yeah. Bottom line is she tried to help someone that convinced her they were dying. So she gave them her bill money. And, I want to ask you this.
The receipts were showed the next day, Coco. I sent them the receipts and I just redacted everybody's names out of it.
Don't look at them. Don't. Who am I going
Well,
to get?
I,
Like, I don't want any disrespect to her in the chat. Like, I know one of the best mods, Wyoming, is in here. For some reason, she thinks that I blocked her, which is very odd because I didn't. Her wrench away because I heard Angela speaking shit and I know her loyalties lie with her. That's the only reason. Voices, I don't even know if I want you here. Like, you're so disrespectful.
no.
And you don't. Mm.
So here she is coming in stirring up shit again, just trying to stir up
Yeah,
shit.
and save the day and then throw that victim under the bus the next.
Oh, let's help you. Let me give you 100 and you can pay me back.
Right.
I wouldn't have minded that either, but you didn't even help and you're trying to start more shit than anybody that I've ever seen.
Totally.
All because I did not mute your conversations a few months ago.
I thought you don't come over here, Angela. That must mean you don't want to. You told Kim that you don't want any parts of us. Then why do you keep coming in our chat? Don't fucking lie. What's right is right, right? Don't pick on people. Give them a moment to breathe. Maybe some of you don't understand because you don't have little children at home. Again, I have 5 kids. It's chaotic. It's chaotic when they're little. She had 4 little ones trying to sort everything out. You guys are acting like she fucking took the money and ran. And to be honest, I heard people say, oh, she had a plan. She was going to go do this. What the fuck? They were saying that you planned on collecting money and leaving YouTube.
Oh my God. I wouldn't even be here trying to make these people make sense. I would not even come up here for that if I was trying to scam somebody. It's actually tore my heart out to know people you can't trust nobody.
We sat down and did the math, and boom, she's like, oh, that's where the error is. And she sent Boots the difference. That was it. People make mistakes. She counted wrong. And as soon as we calculated that out, she sent it right over to her. Hang on.
Sorry, I was trying to opt out my chat so I couldn't see them. Sorry.
It's okay. I know some of you guys are going to feel how you want to feel. And I don't give 2 fucks. I'll stick up for what's right. Even though others claim to. They wouldn't have you listen, come on. We're grown people here. We listen to, most of us are interested
Patty, hey,
in crime. Yeah.
let me address Patty. Patty said Boots and Mom Knows Best and Voices. Y'all need to talk. Why do I have to talk to Voices? Voices didn't do anything for me. This was between me and Boots. Got scammed out of some money, and then y'all wanted not her, not Voices. She didn't donate. But there's people that did donate, and I very much appreciate that. I appreciate it. Uh, I don't know what else I could say to y'all. I'm very thankful. But I gave her what was left over out of the 350 and gave all of it to Boots. And I didn't do nothing to Boots other than getting ill with her the other day because she was sitting there on the phone with me forever. And I done told her to turn in the receipts and stuff that she had. And then I would have to go and log into my PayPal. I had to log in and do everything and add everything. I told her I had not gotten it done yet. So I had no problems, but I didn't have no problems with Boots at all. Boots is the one that went and took down a
Yeah.
channel or erased a channel for my StreamYard that I helped grow that was in my name and my phone number, and she sits there and takes it and logs me out and pulls it from my StreamYard.
Well, and this isn't to bash Boots at all. We're just
I
trying
know,
to.
but I'm just saying, I didn't.
I'm.
I did that. No, I did not do anything to hurt Boots, even to this point.
I
I'm,
let me. Can I say
yeah,
something?
I'm sorry.
And it sounds like someone was in Booth's ears encouraging her that you were doing these fucked up things. And just because MKB said she didn't want to talk to voices, that's not attacking. She doesn't want anything to do with her. There's nothing wrong with that. She's entitled to feel that way.
And I'm not trying to blame Boots. Boots has got scammed just like I did out of money. We both got scammed from the same person because we trusted her and we thought she was gonna die if we did not help her. So the person that y'all want to, if y'all want to attack somebody, go after Tucker, that one that scammed us out of money. We wouldn't even be in this position right now if it wouldn't have been for Tucker. I tried to save all of y'all, and they wanted to save y'all from getting scammed any further. So that's the reason why we brought it out, so nobody else would give any money to be scammed.
Like,
Because Patty said she gave 100.
I'm using
I
your
don't know.
creative minds to try to pick apart someone who we care about. And that's so wrong. Like, she's not a criminal. You would do that. You would have these assumptions with a criminal, with someone in a true crime case, not Mama Knows Best.
PayPal and Cash Out, can you please get them out of the chat? You act like she held a knife to you and made you give that woman money.
I'm not
Come
saying that.
on.
Something. Can I ask to see the receipts? They speaking what? Wait, where'd that go? Well, I mean, I don't know what I don't know what receipts you want. I have she received 4 donations from PayPal and 4 from
Cash
4 from Cash App.
Yeah.
She provided the bill. She paid the difference in the bill. Her whole bill was $400 and something,
467.85.
and she paid the difference.
And I gave
So,
Boots the remaining out of the 350 that I got scammed from Tucker.
so Boots now has 170 whatever dollars. That's the difference. And you're getting mad at the wrong person. Exactly. Like, I appreciate all of you who are listening, and to me, in my opinion, that's what you do first. You listen to all sides. Hello, true crime people. We listen, we hear things, we look at receipts. We don't take because someone said a private message and it says, I don't want to talk to this person, and wrong that. Why
Robbie,
should talk to voices, though?
Robbie, what I seen your your comment. No, I got a checking account. I put the money in. I could write a check, and because I thought that I was going to get that money back, so it would have been there. It would have been there Monday morning. So whenever I didn't get no money, the people that donated actually helped because I took that money and put it in there that next morning. The
No,
three.
I think you're the one that's spinning the story. What proof do you want? You inserted yourself. You said somebody
Nobody needed her.
needed here. Nobody asked for you to even come that night. You came in and saved the day and then trash her the next day.
We done help Boots. I helped Boots. We even Broken told her to call to make a police report. That's the first thing we needed to do, to make a police report. Call the bank, turn in all the stuff to the bank. We did that before we ever went live. She done talked to the police. She done talked to her bank too, and
And
that was taken care of. Nothing else was,
who encouraged you to go live about this when you kept saying no, no, no?
Boots and Broken wanted to go live about it.
So she didn't even want to tell anyone this, but she realized it was the right thing to do in case Tucker.
Because we kept saying people wouldn't get scammed. We need to tell everybody, but I told them no. I kept saying no, 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 no.
So I'm sorry.
They
What?
watch the live and tell that I did not want to tell.
Oh, that's Boots. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Um,
But
I mean, so Angela, where's she twisting things? Because in my opinion, I heard you doing that without facts. Like it's just, as if there isn't enough bullshit in this community to see Mama Knows Best is sweet.
and if it would have been somebody else out here in this and in the chat that come to me and that was sick and said they were dying, and I had to make a choice whether to loan them a couple $100 and they promised to pay me, but you don't think I'd have done that for somebody else either?
Right.
Of course I would have. Of course I would have to save somebody's life. I'm not a heartless person at all. I done it because I thought the woman was going to die if we didn't get her to Georgia like she told us.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to have you saying that here. How do you say that, Angela, when you've been friends with her, good friends, in between whenever that supposedly happened? Yeah, why do you bring that up? Like, why do you bring up what you've been friends with her? Was she a scammer when you were friends with her? And how do we pull up shit that we already debunked ourselves and stood by, and then now she's a scammer again?
Well, you could just keep voices in here, and I'm getting off of the panel because I ain't got nothing else to say to her.
Hang on. No.
I mean, I don't want you to have to get rid of her. I just don't want to be in here with her. I said what I had to say, and I have to eat supper, and I'm not going to sit here and let this. It's my son's birthday. Didn't even get to go spend it with him because of all the chaos and these people just going at me, tearing my nerves up.
Well, you go. People who really care about you are gonna hear this out and listen to you. And
I said refund the money. Did I not sit there and give her the money? Did I not already do that?
If anyone wants their money back who donated, that one of those 8 people, you can message MKB, and I'm sure she'll be glad to give it back.
Yes, I sure will.
Nobody else needs to insert themselves. It was awesome, and it's really sad. Let me just say this before you go.
Thank you, Coco, for being so nice too.
It was a beautiful thing the other night when everyone was coming together.
It sure made it like.
Fortunately, some people had, I don't know why, they wanted to come and save the day and then turn on you, and they had to ruin a beautiful moment when all they had to do is have patience and wait for you to figure things out, and then you weren't hiding or running. Like, come on, people. Come on. So the people who are I don't know, you just go take care of your son, tell him to enjoy his birthday. This is bullshit. Don't let it affect your life, please. As long as you're doing what's right and you stay true to yourself, that's all anyone has to worry about. If you know you're doing the right thing.
Oh yeah, and then Broken wanted to come up and talk. I know she did, but I got to get off here because of supper. We got supper ready. So, but I appreciate you letting me come up and speak, and
Absolutely.
I'm sorry about all this. And
so now that you guys have all the pieces,
thank you, Luana.
Think about it and make an opinion. Unfortunately, I don't have the means to be able to show screenshots. I can personally, or maybe I'll send them to Jamie. I can unredact what she sent me. She got 8 donations. That's it. Simple. We told you what it added up to, and you go enjoy your day. Please let all this go. This is fucking.
But y'all just remember this. I sat there and gave 300 to somebody I thought was dying. It didn't matter about my electricity bill at the time.
I know.
And then these people are going to act like this.
I know. I understand. Don't let it bother you. I know it's easy for me to say. I'm here for you. I would speak up if I felt you were doing wrong because it's doing what's right, right?
That's what I thought I was doing, what was right.
I know. You go.
Right thing to do.
Oh, Please take care of yourself. Give your son a big hug and kiss. That's what it's all about. Your little precious son, give him a hug, give all your grandkids hugs, and fuck everyone else.
Sizzle, yeah, she got $1,800 total. Well, it was 1796, I think, is what it come up to be the total.
I'm sending you a hug, and I don't give two fucks about what anyone thinks, because I know that you're not like that. And shame on the people that tried to twist it into that. Shame on them. You have a good night. Please
Thank
let
you.
okay. Take
All
it
right.
easy.
Thank you. Bye.
Night. Good night. All right, everyone. Well, there you have it. What's right is right, right? You get all facts and then you make your decision. You don't attack. Mark, mwah. You don't attack and then get all your information. Now, if you have, um, that's not okay. Hang on. Um, I totally got sidetracked. But anyway, so now you can make a fair judgment, I believe. If you need receipts more, maybe I'll send Jamie some, if he promises to keep them to himself. I'll send him all the donations. You know, people were ridiculously saying she received $1,000 or something, like ridiculous. I'm fine with someone scamming people who genuinely care. No, what? Who? How did she scam? No, I'm not okay with anyone scamming. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, I'm getting off here. This has sucked up enough of my energy. MKB is not a bad person. And she was trying to help someone who told her that they were dying. I hope Boots gets all her money back if people want to continue to donate to her. In the meanwhile, all the money is accounted for at this point. She gave her the difference, and that's all. That's it. It's done. It's over. Get those fucking flashlights out of here. They belong up someone's ass, Jamie, not in my chat. All right, I'm going to go. It proved nothing. Well, you heard her side. If you want receipts, what else do you want? What did it not prove? What kind of receipts? You want to see all her donations? Boots said today that she was given the $180. That was the difference, and that's that. I mean, come on. If you want to stay mad at her, stay mad at her. That's only going to eat at you. But she's not a scammer. All right. Thanks for coming, you guys. And yeah, I'm pissed off, so I'm pretty heated. If you want your money back, message her. She'll give it back. She wants to give it all back. I don't. So if you want it, ask her, and I'm sure she will. This is just ridiculous to hurt someone more than they were just hurt. Where's proof of that? I've heard that debunked by friends of hers. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Everyone have a good night. I hope next time I see all you guys, I need to breathe it myself. I have no right to be mad at people that gave their money to help. I appreciate that people gave her the money. What I don't appreciate is her being attacked and all these spins being on it and all these other things being brought up, and like one thing has nothing to do with the other. How did this become about the call between Crafton and Voices on one of her lives? Like, come on, let's focus on the task at hand. This was one situation that happened. All right. Good night, guys.